Batting at Leeds under Brendan McCullum has certainly gotten easier than what it was a few years ago. While the scoring rate has climbed from 3.16 runs per over in the 2 years pre-pandemic to 3.63 runs per over post-pandemic, the average runs per wicket has also gone up from 22.10 to 30.77. 30.77 means an average score of around 300, and that's exactly what the curator at Leeds is also expecting will be a good first innings total. Richard Robinson, Yorkshire's head of grounds, said that England actually want a good batting surface where they can hit through the line of the ball, because that's how they play their cricket, right? As ball. And he also mentioned that he expects the pitch to do a little bit on the first day of the test because around 8 millimeters of grass will be left. But then because of the heat expected, the forecast for the test is to get hotter, closer to 30 degrees centigrade, which means it will become difficult to retain moisture, which means it will get better for batting as the game progresses. Even Jared Kimber told me in his podcast that this has been one of the driest summers in England, and it is becoming very difficult for groundskeepers to actually retain moisture in the surface, and all of this means that the toss will become absolutely critical at Headingley. In fact, have a look at this graph. For those coming from the subcontinent, this is totally counterintuitive because as the game goes on, you expect batting to get tougher, but in Headingley, it has been the absolute opposite. In test matches since 2010, the average runs per wicket in each and every innings has gone up and up and up and up. In fact, teams bowling first have won 7 games in comparison to those teams batting first who have won just 4 matches. England as well, since 2021, have won all the 3 games that they have played in Leeds, and all of them have come while bowling first. India, the last time they played at this venue, it was in 2021. They batted first and they were bundled out for just 74 in I think 40.4 overs, after which England came and they scored 400 runs in the second innings. Headingley has traditionally favoured slightly fuller lengths, making it a pitch-it-up venue, and the surface in recent years has also tended to be a bit on the drier side, which means that the second spinner might well come into play in this test match. And at last but not the least, one incredible insight which Bharat sir, Mr. Bharat Ramaraj, gave me in this video on my channel. It's there, go and check it out if you haven't yet. There are 2 ends at Headingley. One is the football end, one is the Kirkstall end. The football end is the end which is known for aiding swing bowlers, whereas the Kirkstall end, it is more of seam movement and variable bounce and all those things. Bob Wills, in that iconic 1981 Leeds test, he produced that spell of 8 for 43 while bowling from the Kirkstall end, where he got a lot of variable bounce, seam movement, etc. And James Anderson, he took a 10 for against Sri Lanka after bowling I think 1000 plus deliveries, which Bharat sir quoted in the video on my channel. He switched from the Kirkstall end to the football end. He took a 10 for, and after the game, he said that he probably has been bowling from the wrong end all this while, because of which his returns at Leeds have never been that good. That's one killer insight which I got from Bharat sir, and this rounds up our venue analysis.